5 days away from leaving. Got a lot to do. Still have to align it. Still have to get the exhaust tied in. We still have to drive the car any measurable distance. It starts, it does not drive. So, of course, to compound and make things worse, it's snowing big flakes and it's accumulating. Yeah, so these are just the fun little extras that happen when it's crunch time. So we're gonna do some work, even though I really don't want to. That's what's gonna happen. We're still gonna do it. Don't want to be out here. I'm a good weather renter, especially where I don't have where I do it in my driveway. Yeah, not fun. So stick around to watch me get frustrated and be cold. Okay, I've been working on this, just getting clamps on everything, including clamp, ISV all plumbed in, all that fun stuff. This is actually the, I don't know what that is. It's the charcoal canister and the lines for it, for the evap, for some of the emissions. I got that kind of dialed in. We got this hard lane ran basically over to it, so kind of good to go on that. It's very wet under here. I'm going to close the hood for a minute, let it be dry. While I'm doing that, Nick is over here working on the S6 Avant, playing around, and that, I think I had a picture of it, but the steering arm was completely folded in on itself, and so Nick has taken it apart and welded it back to straight. Literally just in an effort to be able to move this car, because this car is behind this car. This car has to go in a week. This car can stay for a while. So we're gonna move around these two cars. And Nick just welded this. Boom. Hot balls. Careful. But it's cold out, so it's cold as balls. Won't have it good to go. Look at these beauties though. Keep touching those brakes, Nick. Massage them.
I need to test them, I think.
Yeah.
I need to give them a good test.
We should, once we have the steering arm, you know, we could just go for a nice rally race on this thing. It hasn't stopped snowing all morning. Nick's whacking the ball now in an attempt to keep it on there. Shouldn't you do it when it's cold instead of hot?
I don't know.
Do you want my actual like sledge instead of a dead blow?
Well, if we had a clamp, that'd be better.
I have clamps too.
Let's do it.
All right, let's try clamps. All right, we're gonna try a clamp. See what happens.
It's really not making fun. I just want to make sure that I'm talking about the same thing he's talking about.
We're all talking about the same thing.
Yeah, so like it's weird. Like at like 10.
Yoink.
So what does it go to slow? Well, it always kind of, you know, it's a narrow band, so it bounce, like, you know, on vacuum it kind of just like that.
3B heat shield. AN head.
That narrow band is going to give you the accuracy. But it was on like a parts car, so I grabbed it with a pod, and then I was like, okay, I'll hook it up. And
Okay.
It is what it is, but I'm not.
Boom.
I'd rather spend the, you know, $300 that I would on a wideband controller and everything.
I think for the moment, having this just like this is probably good enough. So if we could just drill a hole at the very tippy top of this, okay. I think that this will work for our purposes.
Set the pipe where it's going to live, and then
it is
mark
set.
Yeah. Like put the tube on.
Gosh.
Give me this.
Give me this. Give me this.
Give me this, Dave. Is this even filming anymore? It's black screen.
Yeah, it's to save batteries, Nick.
It's Nate.
Nate, damn it. See here, you can touch it and it'll turn back on.
Does this have volume on it? Because Dave keeps saying my name wrong. Right, David?
Yeah.
Hey, David.
Right, here. Guess it's the worst.
Let's see if I
need
can.
better friends.
Videotape, yeah. We're just here for moral support. He's not.
Moral? This is immoral.
I am. This is the inappropriate support.
This is you guys making fun of me the whole time I'm doing stuff.
Well, we have to make fun of
drawing
you.
penis on my hand or something over here.
I was just writing your name, just in case you forget. Dave, it's cold out here. Could you hurry up a little bit, please?
All right, there we go.
See what Dave's doing? Dave is putting 10 pounds of it in a 2-pound bag.
It's the only way, buddy.
Let me move to an area which can be filmed.
Now I have to give you like credit for filming it.
It's Nate.
I said.
It's not Nick.
I don't know. We'll review the.
I don't know what is going on in your brain today.
Dude,
you have alcohol
my
last
brain
night?
is not working. It's too damn cold.
Oh man.
My fingers. I can't feel my damn fingers.
Okay, I'm releasing.
Oh, so yeah, you're handing it back to me because.
Oh, my fingers.
Yeah. What, Nate? What?
Now you call Nick Nate.
Lord, this is terrible. I'm never gonna live this down.
Hey, human.
Person one, person two.
No, don't you number me. Wait, am I number 1?
Well, you were here first.
Wait a minute, I don't want to be number 2. Hey, this is hitting your actual valve cover. That's no bueno. So you want to here? Let's put something underneath there. Just a second. There. This is the angle's wrong from old Jesse James. The what? The angle's wrong on this thing. David, all your
we can. What?
There we go. Thickness of the paintbrush. Put that under there. That'll give you the necessary clearance. There you go. That's where that's going to live.
I might have to loosen up my other.
Renegotiate this angle. Can you back that off? Yeah, you can.
I can adjust
this
it.
angle,
Yeah.
see, look, Nate. This angle's like.
You got his name right.
That's all right. You can just you can bend that. You can bend that.
Somehow. We'd have to take it off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take it off because we're gonna have to drill it anyway.
Well, I know, but we're gonna have to, like, do you have rivets in there rivet gun?
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
I'll make sure that this lives correctly on a lid.
Because we're gonna have to either give this a slight bend, like right there. Sharpie. Is this Sharpie? Yeah, it's general.
Yeah, shit.
The idea here is not.
It's not to make it perfect, I know.
No,
but like you're not gonna be able to get a bolt started through that very well.
If you do a Conrad hole, you will be.
Yeah.
Oh, if you just kind of like cone it out. Yeah.
The whole idea is this is gonna keep some of the heat out of here already. How it is.
Yeah.
Like
you're like really tighten that on there. Where's your wrench?
My fingers are my wrench.
Yeah, well,
He's got gloves.
Unfinger that.
He's got gloves on.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, at least this is keeping some of the heat out of there. That's what I'm.
Yes. I bent it.
Yeah, you did.
Do you want me to go more?
No, I think that's good.
Nate, are you gonna do another dance for me?
No. No dancing for you.
This time you're on camera. Come on. Nate got so sick of watching us do this that he's like, fucking to do it myself. It's exactly what you think. It's exactly what you think. Nate, you don't have to have this on here. You can just test it without that.
Dave, we seriously need to have a conversation about getting this. Gosh dang, dude. This is crazy. I feel like I'm in Afghanistan.
We're outside in the middle of nowhere.
I'm in Afghanistan again, shit done with nothing but a butter knife.
When all you need is a fork? I think that's a song. That's Alanis Morissette.
Is 3 bolts and a table. That's all we need. That's not asking much. 3 bolts and a table, Dave. Hey, where's that sledge?
Failed attempt at a joke. Here, I can sledge it.
Okay, you can sledge it.
Which way am I going?
This way.
That way.
Here, let me. Yeah, it's probably better if you even step on it. Give it the right tap. Make sure it's straight. Hold on.
Precision. Man, that's a great vice.
Yeah, that vice really grips it. It's a real gripper.
That's a great gripping vice.
It's a real gripper.
It's not attached to anything.
I love my friends. That's what friends are for. Ooh.
That's okay.
Oh, I went a little bit too far.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Well, actually, no. I think we're good. I think we're great.
I think we just need to bend it a little bit more down there
I think
now.
we're good.
Bend this back a
I
little
think
bit
we're
straight.
great.
Don't need advice for this, Dave.
Is it beer 30 yet?
Yeah, you can go get one.
Let's go get some Red's Apple Ale.
We had these two men working at this the whole time. I have since put on the intercooler, Mark H mod, rest of the coolant lines, air filter. Nate's pushing the whole engine out by trying to make that thing fit. Did you loosen the clamp first? I don't want to loosen the clamp. If you're going to try to push it in. Just saying.
That was Nick.
What? What did I do?
Your tasking was to loosen the clamp. You left it tight.
I thought I loosened it.
I want to loosen this guy too. You might want to loosen this guy up here. So here's the final installment of the... We took the 3B heat shield, modified this mounting point, lowered it, cut it, and then re-riveted back on. Similar story down here. Cut off this piece that's normally over here, moved it back to here, welded it, and it's snowing on us. All right, we made valiant efforts, but we were shut down at the last moment. We started filling it with coolant, and coolant started pouring out of it. And unfortunately, it wasn't just a loose coolant line, it's the thermostat housing, it's leaking, and so we're gonna throw in the towel for today. I have stuff to do, and we've literally been out here all day in the cold. But all this stuff is done. It's all tidied up. All lines are hooked up. I don't even remember what we did. We did a ton. We've got the fancy heat shield, and it's all bolted up to our intake pipe. So yeah, that's all nice. Air box is together. Filter is in there. Power steering pump is now off again because we got to move things. I did put the front end on the car, so we got, you know, that all done. Yeah, but now we have to dig into the thermostat and take it off and reseal it and do all that stuff. This is kind of my fault. I'm pretty sure I reused a gasket, and that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I know better. Anyway, that's all for today. We'll be back at it probably tomorrow. Okay, so quick thing. It is, what day is it? It is Monday the 28th. That means we'd be leaving in 4 days. Well, yeah, 3 days until we actually leave, because we're leaving the morning of Friday. So we came close. The last thing that happened was filling. We were ready to go. We were filling the cooling system, and my dog, and the thermostat housing is leaking. So we took off the power steering pump. I didn't have another thermostat lying around. I didn't have another O-ring. My dog's going crazy. Lily, what are you doing? And anyway, so long story short, I don't feel confident that I can get everything done that I need to have done in the time that we need to make it happen. So alignment isn't going to happen. The tying in of the exhaust is not going to happen, and I won't have enough time to actually log hours on the car and feel confident that it's going to get us on a 30-hour road trip through the desert and through a lot of desolation without fail. So I am conceding at this point that this is not going to happen on the timeline I had hoped for. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, but there was a lot of things that came up that were unforeseen, and just can't make it happen. So the new plan, this was closed. The new plan. So we have the Avants here. I think the plan is take the black Avant, and maybe we'll swap some parts from the white Avant to the black Avant, from car to car, and make that happen. If I'm lucky, maybe I can get the exhaust off here and put it on there. This is very ambitious still. It's supposed to, it's freezing cold out right now, and it's supposed to snow tonight, and it's supposed to be decent snowfall even in the valley. And yeah, there's a few things that I need to tidy up on the S6 before we take it. I'd like to change the oil and yeah, I don't know. There was a couple other things. Oh, I want to swap over the boost hoses. I'd like to change the intake manifold. I don't think I have time for that. I'd like to put the exhaust on, and that's still a possibility. I might actually just do it and have it take the exhaust off this car myself, and then take it down to a shop, have them take it off that, put on the new stuff. And yeah, these are the things I'd like to do. So we're gonna try to we'll try to make that happen. We'll see what weather is going to play a factor in that. Like if this is buried under 2 feet of snow, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, so maybe we'll take some parts off that car, put it on there. We're still gonna go to the event, we're still gonna have a good time, and yeah, we're gonna make something happen. So apologies for that not working out apparently how it was supposed to, but we'll move forward and we'll still have a good time. So keep posted. This lighting is probably rough and I apologize, but one of the things I want to get done, obviously I have red Samcos. I want to put on my black Samcos on this, so we're gonna do that first and foremost and just get that out of the way.